You'll never believe what just happened to Zach Roloff. Guys, after all the crazy drama Zach has with his dad, he now has even worse news. So, can you guess it? Well, Zach had to be rushed to the emergency room after having an accident. He apparently injured his hand and had to go to the hospital immediately. And his wife, Tori, posted about the incident on her Instagram in May, and she shared 2 pictures of Zach, one with him and their newborn son, Josiah, and one with Zach in the emergency room. And apparently, after Zach fell, they were all pretty freaked out, and Tori was sure that he had broken his hand, and she said that even though she'd never seen a broken bone up close before, this looked exactly as she would have imagined it, and honestly, from the way she talked about it, it sounds like the injury looked really bad. And I mean, she even said that they panicked an entire birthday party that they were at when this happened, and apparently everyone was freaked out because they all thought Zach's, broken some bone in his hand, and luckily, once they got to the hospital, they were told that Zach didn't actually have any broken bones. He apparently just dislocated his thumb, but other than that, he was perfectly fine. He was given a wrist brace that covers his entire left hand and thumb, and you'll have to wear it until the hand has healed. And in her post, Tori also opened up about how one of her main worries was that Zach now wouldn't be able to hold her hand or the kids' hands, and apparently Zach is known as the hand man in the family, and he loves holding hands and generally touching people's hands. And even Zach's mom, Amy, confirmed that Zach is actually known as the hand man, and she commented under Tori's post saying that she was glad it wasn't worse, and then she added that Zach has been called the hand man ever since he could touch and hold another's hand, and apparently this nickname has been around for ages. And luckily, nothing too serious happened to Zach's hands, so he will be able to continue holding people's hands in just a couple of days. And still, Zach's not had it easy recently though, guys, because apart from injuring his hand, he and Tori received some other bad news, and that is that their son, Jackson, who just turned 5 in May, had leg surgery in December of 2021, and the surgery was supposed to make Jackson feel better and allow the bones in his legs to even out, but ever since Jackson's surgery, people have been speculating that it didn't actually help like it should have. I mean, for one, his leg still appeared bowed, and this is apparently to be expected though, because this type of treatment might take 4 or even 5 years before any change is actually visible, and still some progress should have happened. And even though it's been 6 months since the surgery, Jackson still isn't showing any signs of improvement, and Zach and Tori are obviously really worried about this. And Tori said that she fears that there is something legitimately wrong, and Jackson has been complaining about a lot of pain too, so his parents finally decided to take him to the doctor, and Zach talked to Amy about this and explained to her that he wanted to make sure everything was okay, and he said that if something wasn't healing right or growing right, he wanted to know sooner rather than later. And Zach is clearly all about being a good father right now. I mean, he's trying to make sure that his kids are all right, and he's sad that he won't be able to hold, their hands for a couple of days. And even though he's dedicating a lot of energy to being a good dad, he's clearly not feeling his relationship with his own dad, Matt, and he just snubbed him a couple days ago on Father's Day. He went completely silent on social media that day and didn't post anything about Matt at all, and this was made even worse by Tori posting a couple photos of both Zach and her own dad, saying that she loved them both. And obviously, Zach and Matt haven't had the best relationship recently because of all the drama surrounding the Roloff farm, and still, Zach has been saying that their relationship has been improving, so it's kind of shocking that he still didn't post anything about his dad on Father's Day. And I mean, if he was really trying to repair their relationship, surely he would have just posted something, and it really feels like he's still holding a grudge about how it all went down with the farm. But guys, that is just my take. Of course, like always, what the heck do I know? But once again, like always, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor, hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.